Yep. Yo, what's up, everybody? Jason Trio here with Bitrio.com. Today, it's Monday, January 22nd, 2024. All right, who we playing today? Warhammer Online. Let's see who is, in fact, online. 461 people. What up? Yeah, I do want to change it. I just don't know what to do, so I'm just sticking with it now. But yeah, I do want to change it. I do want to change it. We're going to play tier 1, 66 people online. Tier 1, probably not. We get a little green skin action in today, I think. A little choppa. What's going on, everybody? Just made a little Bitcoin video coming out soon. I got it scheduled, and the topic is Bitcoin diminishing returns. Ooh, stupid. Can't believe it, but hey, maybe I'm stupid. We're gonna find out. Somebody's gonna be right. Kind of cool to be in here, alive, in life, in the world, having an opinion when things aren't figured out yet. Whoa. That's exciting. That's interesting. Place your bets. That's what it's like. It's like placing your bets, you know? It's like sports gambling or you're at the casino or something. You're like, I don't know. This dude gonna roll something? Snake eyes? And it's just all up in the air. That's what the world is right now. The world is, you know, it's the game of Monopoly. It's like a life board, and the board's just rumbling and jumbling. And it's rattling all over the place. It's shaking. People that have cemented their territory and stuff, they're starting to crumble. Their buildings are moving around. They're like, whoa, what the fuck? And they're trying to assemble their people and their contacts, and they're trying to throw their weight around and their pull. And they're like, yo, stop this shit. They're doing all this stuff, you know, like, oh shit, what the fuck? But we can't stop the forces of nature. And then you got all the regular dudes, anyone that's just aware, just curious, that's just looking like, oh shit, yo, what's up? You know, you're looking at the maze, you're looking at the world, and shit's falling. There's new paths now. There's new paths that have opened up, opportunities, you know, as they say, doors opening up. That's what it's like in the world right now, dude, and it's freaking crazy. So this whole diminishing returns with Bitcoin, dude, how the fuck? Yes, we have had diminishing returns in the past, but how the fuck can you have diminishing returns for something that's free and unlimited? Man, that's like saying we're gonna have diminishing returns with air, you know? We ain't got no diminishing returns, dude. We're having diminishing returns with fucking leaves that fall in my yard. No, not unless I cut some damn trees down, because more trees keep sprouting up. These damn trees keep growing limbs. More leaves keep falling in my fucking yard. We ain't having freaking diminishing returns with anything, all right? When it comes to the US dollar, dude. I know as much as we want to believe it, that shit's gonna get cheaper. Ah man, unfortunately it ain't, dude. Okay, the dollar's free as hell to create, and motherfuckers with legal authority be creating that shit non-stop. You think they're just gonna stop now all of a sudden because you can't afford nothing, because you can't afford to eat, because you can't afford to buy a house? No, the fuck, they're gonna keep making that shit, man. All your shit, you can't, hey, yo, you think it's hard to afford a house now? You think food's expensive now? Shit, okay. Why don't you wait a couple years, man? You're gonna find out shit's way more expensive than it is in today's dollars. Shit. All right, this shit ain't going down, man. We like it confuses people because we got these little periods of down, up and down. Yeah, ride it, baby. We got these waves. We got these waves, man. Ride the wave. And yeah, it could go up and down riding the waves, but like this Bitcoin chart here, right? Like here, where is it? Where's that chart? Yeah, this chart right here. I did it. Man, yeah, look, it goes up and down, up and down, up and down. But guess what the fuck it's doing? Going up, man. It's going up. And this is the price of everything in your life that you want. Energy, cars, houses, food, whatever the fuck you want to buy that's cool, that you like. Guess what? That shit's gonna go up in price, dude. Up. It ain't going down. It might do a loop-de-loop wave up and down, but over the long term, man, come on. This shit's going up, dude. So we look at the trillions of dollars of debt and we're like, oh my gosh, 200 trillion dollars of debt. Man, that shit's going to thousands, dude. Thousands of trillions. Tens of thousands. Hundreds of thousands. It's not stopping. It's designed to go up. So what are we gonna do? What are you gonna do? You're gonna hope that it goes down? You're gonna vote harder? Vote harder! No! The shit's designed to go to fuck more expensive, man. That's the way it fucking works. That's the system. And people are starting to figure it out a little bit. People are complaining about it like, man, I hate it. It sucks. Everyone's corrupt. They're figuring it out and they're like, we need to do this, we need to do that. And they're arguing about what's fair and what's this. But I'm just like, yo, what are y'all gonna use for money then? When you guys figure out the world and the earth and how people should act, what are we gonna use for money? Once y'all get past all that shit, you know, on the top layer, right? What are you gonna do? When are you gonna come to the bottom layer? The layer that pulls all the strings. The layer that everything's built off of. That's money. We all use money to trade, to communicate value, to exchange value with one another. So what are we gonna use for money, yo? Shit, it would make sense to me that instead of worrying about all the second layer effects and all the other things that sprout from having a fucked up, corrupt money system, instead of complaining about all the other things on top of money, why don't we just fix the money? And then most of that shit that you're complaining about will just fix itself. Because now all of a sudden money ain't free. Now all of a sudden you don't have a ruling class that can create money for free and everybody else in the world got to work for it. That's going to fix a whole lot of shit. Because when money costs energy, people aren't just going to expend energy, limited, scarce energy, to do some stupid ass, you know, project that they might do if money was free, right? There's no cost to capital now. There's no cost to money. So people could do whatever the fuck they want. They got legal authority to create money. They get loans for 0%. They're living life, dude. You're out here working. I'm working too. Fuck. We're out here working, trading our time and energy for the same money that some other dude can create for free. Come on, hell no. Hell no. Let me get a hell no. And that's what people need to figure out, dude. Instead of bitching and moaning about the shit that happens on top of the money layer, yo, let's fix that money. People eventually figure it out, but you know, we got to go through this whole song and a dance to get there. First, we got to rawr in the streets, you know, and do all this nonsense, man. Hey, it could be over tomorrow, man. Fix the money, fix the world. It could be over right now, today. What did that dude say, man? Was it Henry Ford, the dude that made Ford? He said, man, yo, listen, these dudes, these people of America, wherever the world, if they knew how money was created, how the banking system worked, man, there would be a revolution in the street before the morning or some shit. He said, I don't know, look it up. Yeah, but instead, what are we doing? We playing Warhammer. We dancing to music. We're making beats. We're fucking watching football. You know, we're rattled up, man. We're working a job. We come home, we're like, man, I ain't got time to listen to this fucking Vitrio dude. Fuck this. He's making me think, man. I gotta fucking turn on the game. There's that meme out there, right? You tell somebody some crazy shit. That's true. And they'll be like, damn, that's crazy. You catch the game last night? Because it's just, yo, I don't know. It just takes some time. It just takes some time. And when you get there, when you see it, you can't unsee it. And then you're like, oh, everybody else should see it too, right? I see it. What's wrong with you, Doug? What's wrong with you? You don't see it? But yet, a few years ago, I was in the same boat. I didn't know what the hell was going on. So that's why I'm just chilling. You know, I don't even know what I'm doing. But right now, we're just going to play some Warhammer. If this queue would ever pop, maybe we're going to play some Warhammer. Maybe we're just logging into Warhammer. We play some video games, you know, talk about this stuff, figure it out. Just put it out there, man. It's like that ripple. Put a little drop in the ocean of life. And that shit just ripples out. Touches another dude's ripple. No homo. And it just spreads. And eventually people figure it out and they're like, yeah, hold up. Why the fuck am I working for money that somebody else can create for free? Why the fuck am I paying taxes if they could just print taxes for free? Hold the hell on now. Wait a second. And that's when you start to think. And it's been like this for a while, and you know, people have already figured it out, and they were talking shit, and they were like, damn, well, can't do nothing about it. Then a famous expression came out, don't fight the Fed. Because you just couldn't do nothing about it. But now, since 2009, a new invention came out. Some might argue it's a discovery, but I don't know. I mean, that kind of takes away the guy's Satoshi. Takes away his invention. I say it's an invention, but yeah, I can see there's like a thin line between a discovery and invention, because you could say the tools were already there. He just assembled them, but I think it was an invention. But whatever, wouldn't really. That's like splitting hairs there. I would say it's an invention though, if I had to choose one. Maybe I'm not enlightened enough to see it as a discovery, but I'll say it's an invention for now. And since 2009, now all of a sudden we can have digital scarcity. We got digital ownership. Everything online you can copy and paste. Everything online, you had to go through somebody else to send something, to receive something. There's always that middle party, right? It's always that middle authority. Even in life too, you know, we build up institutions to be the middle authority. We got cops that will come to your house, you know, if you're fucking beating your wife or some shit, and I'm like, hey, hold the fuck on. And they'll be like the mediator, be like, bro, you can't do that shit, all right? I'm taking your bitch ass to jail. The fuck's wrong with you? You know, people can't live together, so the cops will have to come to your fucking house. And then they'll send you to a judge and be like, I don't fucking know. Hey, look, that's for the courts, dog. All right, the courts will handle that. I'm just processing the paperwork. Cop will lock you up, you know, then the judge will be like, let's see here. And then they'll be the fucking middle person that figures shit out. We got fucking banks, right? We got the banks. They're the middle institutions that we set up. I can't trust you that you won't create money for free. No, there has to be a legal authority that can create money for free. A bank, a trusted third party. I'll hold everyone's money. You can trust us. But then unfortunately the human nature just kicks in, and all of a sudden we just slurp the value for ourselves. We just can't help ourselves. But it was a good thing for a little bit, because it's the best we had. You know, we evolved as humans. And now the internet came around. We're like, oh shit, well, we can send stuff digitally now. Oh shit. Information, you know, the printing press, when books came out. Oh, yo, it's history, man. That's your freaking your lesson, your life in Bitcoin, your journey through Bitcoin is really a history lesson, man. You learn so much about the world, psychology, human nature. You learn so much, man. Freaking awesome. It's a history lesson. And you mature and shit a little bit, you know. I don't know. Am I mature? No, but somewhat. Some might say. Yo, does my AoE bleed stack with this other single target bleed? I wonder. So that's what we're living in right now, dude. And to think that we're gonna have diminishing returns on Bitcoin, man. Yo, man, get the fuck out of here, dude. Thank you for thinking that. Thank you for thinking that, so I can stack more. I can stack harder, dude. We're gonna have diminishing returns. No, nothing to see here. $40,000 Bitcoin, as high as it's gonna go. Maybe we'll get, maybe we'll get a 5x or a 7x. Yeah, we'll get a maybe we'll go to like 150k, 200k. Yeah, maybe that's where we'll go to if we're lucky, right? Man, get the fuck out of here, dude. We're going to fucking millions upon millions, dude. 100k, man. 100k ain't shit. What the fuck you talking about, dude? How much fucking dollar cash and shit there is out there, dude? Fucking bugging. You're freaking bugging, dude. And this is the cool thing. This is the cool thing about life. Am I right? Am I wrong? Who's right? Who's wrong? You know? That's the cool thing about life, dude. You get to fucking play this game. You get to make these choices. You get to look at the landscape. It's exciting. You get to look at the battlefield, right? You get to look at it and you get to make these choices like, oh, okay, these motherfuckers are gonna do this. These motherfuckers think this. Okay, let's see what's up. We kill this warrior priest. Let's see what's up. You know, I'm gonna make this choice. I'm gonna do this. And that's it is. That's what the game of life is, man. You're making choices. But now all of a sudden, with the invention of Bitcoin, it's not screwing somebody else over. Because with the dollar, you know, when you have a positive bank account, somebody else has to have a negative bank account. When they create money, it's not money, it's currency, excuse me. When they create currency, the dollars, somebody else has to suffer for somebody else have to gain. That dilution of the pool hurts somebody else. So when more air is put into a balloon, when more dollars are dumped into the bowl, well, now every other single dollar that's in there is worth less because there's more dollars, right? Makes a whole lot of sense. Pretty easy to understand that. Even my kids understand this. This is the thing too. My kids understand it too, but that's because my kids have a fresh perspective. They're like, oh yeah, I can understand that, right? Something that's rare is going to be worth more than something that's common, right? They get that. Video games, legendary items, common items. That makes a lot of sense. But for us people, if you know, you're born into it, you don't know anything different. So you're like, it's like me trying to explain water to a fish, and then the outside world, like, hey, there's more than just this lake. You're in a lake, dude. You're just in a lake. You know, there's more shit outside of this lake. The fish is like, what? Are you talking? They don't know. They can't even understand the concept of water. It's just air to them. It's just everything that's been around them. So explaining money, dollars, currency to humans, to us, we're like, whoa, buddy, you're a fucking wacko. Anyway, did you see that game last night? You know, it's just way too much. It's too heavy. You can't even fuck with it. You just can't even fuck with it. But slowly, as you get screwed, you see, when more dollars are created and put into the bowl, well, if you don't hold assets, if you don't hold something, you're going to get screwed over. And even if you do hold assets, you're still going to get screwed, but you get less screwed. So the people that create the dollars for free, they get the best. They're the ones that really win because they slurp the world's productivity, all humanity's productivity. They get to slurp that up and take it for themselves. They win, but you can save yourself a little bit by buying gold, by buying real estate, by buying, you know, Magic the Gathering cards or Pokemon cards or, you know, Flesh and Blood. Is that one of the new games that's out there? I didn't look into it, but I heard about it. Shout out to Rudy. You know, all that stuff. You could buy like rare cars. Maybe you get like a Mustang or something to save yourself a little bit. But how about the person that doesn't know? So that person gets screwed. How about someone like my mom, my dad? They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They work a job. They don't have assets. They work paycheck to paycheck. How about them? They get fucked. I try to explain to them, but right, it's hard. They don't even hear it. They're, yeah, all right. All right, Jason. Yeah, that's great. Well, anyway, how you doing? You know, no one wants to hear it. It's too crazy, dude. It's too wild. It's too wild and crazy. That's like, yep. and it's so embedded in our society. But the good news is Bitcoin's been out for 15 years, which, you know, is not a long time, but it also is a long time, because if you're 15 years old or younger, that means when you were born, now all of a sudden you're the fish in the water where Bitcoin has existed. Bitcoin has existed now for 15-year-olds and younger their whole entire life. So they're growing up in a world where Bitcoin always existed. So now Bitcoin is a thing that everyone has to deal with. Everyone has to just recognize it and be like, oh, that's that thing over there in the corner, just holding everybody accountable. This honest ledger that requires energy to create. Can't fuck with it, just sitting over there running. Huh, okay. Well, I'm gonna ignore it, you know, but it's like, how long can you ignore it? Now all of a sudden, you have something in the corner, this solid ass rock. Bitcoin, this stable ass currency, there's only 21 million of them. That everything that comes along in their life, everything that any bank or financial person does, now all of a sudden you can compare their actions, their monetary policy, how they create dollars or any currency, you can compare it to Bitcoin now. Oh shit, oh shit. Now we got something. Oh damn. Well, how come you guys are doing it like that? Why don't you do it like Bitcoin? Ooh, excuse me, right? Now all of a sudden, we got something to compare this nonsense to. So it's a beautiful thing. I'm extremely grateful that I have this perspective, this point of view. How the hell is it possible? I don't know, but I'm very happy about it. And who knows, right? We'll see, right? It's the game of life. It's shaking right now. The board is getting mixed up. This is what technology does. It provides opportunity for those who are curious at the bottom of the totem pole. You know, it does it for everybody, but the people that are at the bottom of the totem pole that are getting screwed by the current system, you know, I don't have fucking assets. What the fuck? I don't want to lose my value. I can't afford a fucking new house, 5 houses, you know, whatever, buying up houses and shit. Fuck that. So it helps me. And that's what technology does, dude. It helps the bottom tiers of society first. Anyone who's curious, anyone who just wants to learn, and it's fucking awesome. So what's up? Do you want to learn? Are you curious? Or do you just want to get owned? You know, because there's plenty of people that'll own you, don't worry. There's plenty of people that'll own you, dude. There's plenty of people that'll take advantage of you. There's no shortage of that. But what about a system that's equal for everyone, and it doesn't matter how, you know, rich your granddaddy was, or you're the royal family, right? It doesn't matter. None of that shit matters, dude. None of that shit matters anymore. Isn't that cool? Now everyone's fair, everyone's equal. The protocol, Bitcoin, it doesn't know the difference between me or some rich ass dude. It doesn't matter. That's fucking awesome, dude. And that's how it should be, man. So we'll figure it out slowly but surely. And it's a beautiful thing. So what's up? What up, what up? Let's blast these dudes. Oh, the goat. Goat's back there. Get this goat. Goat. Goat my ass, boy. Goat my ass. Am I running out? Am I outrunning my heels? Don't outrun your heels now. Yo, playing a chopper, dude. Playing a chopper is beast. Just running out of action points, though. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere, boy. This guy's getting healed. Come on. Get this guy. Get him. Oh, he got healed. Shit. Oh, damn. Okay, whoopsie. Don't go that far. Don't run up that far, buddy. Buddy! Oh yeah, it's a cool thing, man. It really is a cool thing when this is going down and fun is happening, man. Fun is all around us. Are you paying attention? Because there's a lot of fun going on right now. But also, you know, it's like the Renaissance too. There's a lot of shit going on too. There's two things that are true at the same time. There's fun, opportunity, beauty, but there's also death and fucking shit and addiction and terrible shit that's going down. You know, it's the same world, but two different perspectives. So it's probably good to change your perspective and look at the good stuff. Try to find the good stuff, and that will help other people find the good stuff, which will help other people. You know, it's that chain reaction type thing. It's that ripple that spreads and helps. And that's what I'm trying to be a part of. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make that shit good. That's why I'm out here talking. I discovered something fucking amazing, and I gotta fucking talk about it. I gotta share that shit. You know, people that come at me and they talk shit, and what, you know, is terrible counter arguments against my theories. Stupid, doesn't make any sense. Is that good to call people stupid? Probably not, if you're trying to have some sort of dialogue or change people's opinions. But hey, I got my way. There's enough nice people. There's this, you know, I don't know, right? I don't know. It's not like I'm a perfect dude and I got it all figured out anyway. Just calling it like I see it, trying to do my thing, and let's do it. Let's fucking do it. Let's rock and roll, baby. Let's rock and roll, son. Lioness, lionessence. Dead, dead. You are dead. And people will just eventually do it. You know, they're gonna all come. Everyone's gonna come to Bitcoin, because you don't want to work your whole fucking life and have your money be worth less when you're older. You're not gonna want to do that. You're gonna be like, dude, I want to work and have my money be worth more when I'm fucking older, so I can fucking retire, dude. I work hard in my 20s when I'm young, and then by the time I'm fucking 40, I'll be able to fucking sit and chill. I don't have to slave away working for a currency that somebody else can create for free. I mean, what is this nonsense? People just don't know is what it is. Obviously, people will choose the currency that's worth more, the money that's worth more over time. People just don't know. They can't believe it's true. That's tulips. That's a Ponzi scheme. Okay. Do you even know what a Ponzi scheme is? Do you even know what tulips were? How does that relate to Bitcoin? Are they even the same? Let's hear the logic. You can't. You got this surface level understanding what someone tells you, someone that you heard. How many books have you read? Have you even ever sent a Bitcoin transaction? What? No? Then what are you fucking talking about, dude? You don't know. You don't fucking know. That's one of the biggest problems I have with like teachers, university professors. They're fake as fuck, right? It's like when I want to go learn how to put on a roof, okay? I don't want to learn it from some dude that's never been on a roof or put on a roof, ripped a roof, flashing, done any eaves, the rake, the ridge. Like, have you ever done it, or have you just read a book how to do it? Right? I want to learn from the dude. Shout out to Hootie. Rest in peace, Hootie. I want to learn from the dude that's been doing this shit his whole life. That motherfucker that can walk on a steep ass roof like he's a fucking boss. Okay? Nobody else can walk on that roof. That you need a fucking cushion and shit. This motherfucker's walking on it like it ain't shit. That's the dude I want to learn from. Not some stupid ass dude that's in a book saying, here's the right way to do it. You know, and you're critiquing something that you just don't know anything about. That's why I say too, man, you know, look, I might not know what the fuck I'm doing, but I know that I gotta do something. And I know that experience is a fucking awesome teacher. So I just get out here, make these videos, speak my mind, and I'll figure it out eventually, dude. But I'm not gonna just sit around. Which y'all fighting? Damn, I can't even get to you. I'm not just gonna sit around and just pontificate and think about it and not actually do something. I'm gonna fucking get out there and do something, dude. We got any healers? No? I'm gonna get out there and do something. Even if I don't know what the hell it is that I'm doing, I'm gonna do it, and then you're gonna figure it out, and you're gonna say, oh shit, that's how you do a valley. But no, actually, there's you do a little bit of both. The way I like to learn is I'll do a little bit of it, and I'll be like, I'll hit a sticking point. I'll be like, damn, I don't know what to do here. I don't know how to do this valley. So I'll look it up, and I'll watch a video, and I'll read about it, and I'll be like, ah, okay, then I'll practice it. So it's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of, you get the experience as you're doing it. Then you do some research, you look into it. Then you go back to the experience, you try it, you overcome that sticking point, you learn. You're like, oh, okay, that's what fees are. Oh, that's how I set my V-Byte fee. Oh, that's what an address is inside a wallet. Oh, that's what a seed phrase is. Oh, there's multiple addresses inside a seed. Oh, if I put a passphrase on it, it's a totally different wallet. Oh, what's this derivation path? Oh, that's a totally different wallet too. Oh shit, I better not change that. Don't put an account number on that. So you learn all these things both ways. But I don't want to hear from motherfuckers that don't have experience. You know, if you want to talk shit on Bitcoin, or you know, it goes for anything in life, dude, try it out. But then of course, right, how could you, right? We can't run around and be experts on everything. So naturally, we do have to rely on other people to be experts. And that trust of other people's opinions and knowledge is the trap that humans lay for ourselves. And that's one of the coolest things about Bitcoin. We don't need that third-party intermediary. We don't have to trust anymore when it comes to our money. And at that base layer, that amazing layer that connects to so many things in our life, money, how we communicate and express value and trade and do all these things with money, removing trust from the money layer of human civilization, phew, my goodness, that is so heavy, dude. All right, that's gonna be it for this one. Thank you all for watching. Later.